Hello, you are listening to the Manifest It Sis podcast. I'm your host, Danny Faust. I'm a psychic, I'm an energy healer, I'm a spiritual teacher, I'm a certified life and wellness coach, and this is a bonus episode for you today. I did a new moon energy reading for my group. You can join my group if you'd like. It is the Lifestyle Redesign Lounge on Facebook, absolutely free. Come join. I was told to put this out for you. The new moon was a few days ago, but girl, this energy is powerful, and I was guided to put this out for you. So that means that it's going to resonate, and it's for somebody. Somebody needs to hear this message. And what I was told was that this is lasting more than just a week or two. It feels like the energy reading that I gave is really for just like the month ahead. So keep that in mind. Despite the new moon being in the past already, this energy is still potent and still valid and still resonating. Okay, so I am going to jump in. This is from a Facebook Live, so forgive any episodes of me saying, hey girl, hey, welcome, and stuff like that. Forgive me that, and forgive me the audio, but I just wanted to get this out to you as I was guided to. All right, have a great day, guys.
Hi guys, it's me, Danny. Okay, so this is a new moon energy reading. It is the 19th of August. It is my little nephew's birthday. Happy birthday, Jax. He turned 8. And this energy is speedy. When I sat down to channel, it's like everything came in so quick and my heart was beating so fast. It is big and a lot. So I don't know if you guys are already feeling the energy of this moon, but I think around the 16th, 17th, I started to feel things speed up again, which is saying a lot because the energy has already been speeding up. Like a week or two ago, I already felt it like pushing off from that full moon, just kind of like the energy is really going fast. And this can mean great stuff if you're ready and open and allowing it to mean great stuff for you. So yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna get to what came through, and then we'll pull cards for our collective. And whether you're watching now live or you're watching on the replay, this applies to you. And as always, take what resonates, set aside what doesn't right now. You might realize that it comes to resonate in a few days or weeks, or you might be like, Danny doesn't know what she's talking about. Either way, take the message now. It is what it is. Good morning, Robin. Okay, so speed. The number one thing I wrote down was speed. So the energy right now, like I said, is speeding up. You might notice it. You might notice yourself having more racing thoughts. You might notice yourself ruminating, but like a quick rumination, like going back over and over the same decision or question or whatever in your mind. You might notice you're thinking about your goals more, or deeper thought about your goals. Like, you know, maybe you're trying to get a house, and instead of just thinking about, oh, I can't wait to be in the house, it's like you're going the next step deeper into like, what kind of floors am I putting in, and you know, the water system, I don't know. But like going in deeper on whatever the goal is. And then you're going to notice also, you might have already noticed kind of like the redefining and refining of those goals. So like, okay, that house now, it's like, you know what, I want it on the beach, but I think I really want it in the mountains, and a 5-story house with 20 bedrooms or whatever it is, you know, but just really kind of clarifying. And the speed at which you are doing these things has quickened. Also, the speed at which you are going to be making decisions is going to speed up. So while some of you are going to be spinning like this, ruminating, sometimes that spinning is going to end in like, you know what, 5. I'm going to do 5 things. Or like whatever the answer is, you're going to just like spin, yes, spin, no. But it's like a very concrete. Okay, hold on, I'm missing these comments. Exactly what I told my husband the other day. My thoughts have been racing. Yes. Hey, Kenyatta. Are you spying on me? This sounds exactly like me. Okay, so you're feeling the energy. You're open to that moon energy. Okay, so spinning around to get to a decision quickly feels like it's gonna be happening for some of you. So for you, Taylor, maybe that spinning, ruminating thing was then, and now it's gonna spin into making that quick decision. What you might find happen is you're gonna bump up to your old stories. So like, you made the decision on like what program you're gonna offer to your students, and then you go forward, you take action. There's a lot of action with this energy of this moon. So you take action and you start creating it and you finish it, and then you get that pushback of an old story of like, wait, no. You need to refine this, or you need to, or no one's gonna want this, or whatever your story thing is that you bump up against in general, as is your cycle. You're gonna notice it come quick. And the great thing is that you're going to be aware of it, so you're gonna able to like quickly release it or push it down or breathe through it, forgive yourself for it, transmute it, whatever you do, whatever your process is to get through that kind of bullshit, you're gonna be able to do it quick. So that's good. But just, you're gonna notice it come up. Speed of decisions. Oh wait, I have the notes. Why am I trying to remember? The speed of decisions. Okay, so also this energy of the moon. So this moon's in Leo. Listen, I don't know exactly what it means for the moon to be in Leo. What I do know is what I've channeled here. So just keep that in mind. So I don't know if Leos in general are in their head, but that's what this energy feels like. It's so, I feel so, it's like mental. This is a very mental and like speedy in your head kind of energy. So you're going to start thinking about things that you might not have debated before. You're going to start maybe caring about things that you usually just like, yeah, you know what, who cares, live and let live. But now you're like, oh, I have a strong position on this and I care and I'm going to tell you how I feel about it. You're going to start getting into that kind of mode. It's very in your head energy, and it feels like that's lasting like a week and a half of that kind of like, I'm very clear on my decisions. Which brings me to clarity, which is another thing that's coming heavy for this. Did I write that down? I did. That's coming heavy for this moon is clarity. All that spinning, all that quick decision making, you are so certain of it. And what's also coming is like a new clarity. Like, okay, maybe your goal before that you have written down on your list is you want to get that house in the mountains or whatever. But now you're recognizing like there's this falling away of, I should get this house in the mountains. Everyone expects me to get this house in the mountains. I said I wanted this house in the mountains for 20 years. I can't change my mind now. That kind of story bullshit is falling away. And you're like, I want an apartment in the city. Fuck a house in the mountains. And the real clarity of what the core of what you want is coming, is like bursting open, and it feels exciting. It feels like an exciting time, y'all. And this excitement and clarity, it feels like it's well past this 2-week, 3-week period. It feels like for some of us, it's gonna be a game changer. And I feel like a lot of us have already noticed our shift. I feel like a lot of us have already noticed, like, who even am I? Like, what? Is this the new me? Like, you're shifting into the you 2.0 in ways that you didn't expect, but make complete sense. So you might notice yourself, like, with the quick decision making, when you know, normally you're like, okay, let me write another pro and con list. Like, that's your old self. You're noticing yourself, like, making decisions, even little decisions that used to, like, plague you. You're noticing yourself respond, release. So, yay. So yeah, back to the clarity. So the should of your decisions are going away, and your like super crystal clear core nugget is getting clearer to you. I don't know. I don't have many synonyms for clarity, so, but clarity. So yeah, that's what's coming. And it feels like it's lasting long, like past the next full moon and on for many of us. You're adjusting, changing. Yes, so you're adjusting. I think I kind of said that already. You're shifting. Your everything is speeding up to match this new speed, and you're processing quicker. everything. Like, I mean, whole body for this. Now, I know I just said that Leo is very in this Leo moon specifically feels very like mental and in your head, but I want you to also know that this is all one thing, right? Holistic, right? So this whole meat sack that we're in, all the processes happening, feel like it's happening quicker. I don't know if you're, this is going to sound weird, but I don't know if you're noticing yourself feeling thirstier, peeing more, pooping more, digesting your food faster. Like, if you get a pimple, it comes and it goes quicker than normal. Like, start noticing that kind of shit, because all of your body's processes are your nails growing faster? Things, start noticing, because there's a speed in all your body processes. Like, you're just adjusting to the speed, and you're ready for the adjustment. So just however this feels to hear this message, I want you to know that it's a-okay. And if you're like, I'm not there yet, my shit ain't coming, I'm just sitting on the toilet waiting, like, whatever, if that's where you're at, just know that it's okay, and just breathe through and allow. And once you start noticing little things, you'll notice more about the speed of you and everything around you. So yeah, you're adjusting. Clarity of the levels of awareness alignment. Okay, so again with that clarity thing, I guess I wrote it, this other little addition, like addendum, was you're going to start noticing. So we have the doer and the watcher, right? Like when we meditate, it's like we are noticing our thoughts. So there's like two of us. There's the thinker and then the observer, right? And I hope I haven't lost you. If I haven't, good, stay with me. If I have, come back to this again. So there's the thinker and then there's the observer of the thoughts. Higher self, lower self, however you want to call this. So what's going to happen now is you're going to be more aware when you're out of meditation of the two. Noticing yourself think, getting kind of meta, noticing the choice you made. And instead of like, oh my God, why'd I say that to him kind of energy, it's like, okay, well, I said that to him because I was feeling scared, nervous, whatever. I won't make that mistake again. You know, it's a more gentle, loving watcher energy that you're coming with, or observer energy. And your observer energy is getting more honed, so you're able to notice your layers. So this is coming up for a lot for the women that I'm coaching too. It's that your level of, like, you're getting optimized. So the clarity that's coming in is helping you optimize, helping you better be your next level self. And what's coming in is like, okay, I see myself, I take an action, and I notice that I've taken the action, good or bad. We're not assigning those kind of words to it. We're just noticing it. And then we're also noticing what stage of alignment or awareness I'm in by that action. So I wake up in the morning, and instead of doing my normal morning routine, I just get up, throw coffee down my throat, and get to work. I notice it. Instead of it being unconscious, I notice it, and I'm like, whoa, hey, that is out of alignment from my normal self, or my me 2.0 that I'm trying to be. Tomorrow, I'm going to be sure to wake up and do my morning routine. And later on, I'll find a way to sneak in my exercise or whatever thing that I normally do in the morning. Like, it's just a gentle, loving observer, but we're noticing when we're off the alignment so we can get back in. I hope that made sense. Okay, so that's what this new moon is. This new moon wants you to be great. That's like what's coming through. It wants you to be great, and it wants you to be great now. And it feels like this. And for those of you, everyone who is hearing this message, you're ready for it. You're ready for the up level that this energy is bringing. So I want you to rewrite your goals, take some deep breaths, and get centered, and make this like a ritual. Make it a process. Don't just be like, all right, where my pen at? Okay, we're gonna write down some goals. No, I want you to really set the mood. Take a bath, drink some tea, whatever, drink some alcohol, whatever you like. Sit down somewhere, feel good, put on some light music, whatever. Get yourself into the zone, light a candle, put on some, what's that stuff that people put on to smell? Essential oils, whatever. Get yourself into a nice space. Take a few deep breaths, put your hands on your heart, and then, what are my next steps? What are my true goals? And just start writing, start listing them out. And then, even if you notice that you wrote down your same 10 goals you always write down, then like put a line down the middle of the paper and then go deeper into it, or go into the feeling space of it. Something to go a little bit deeper and tell the current energy around you, like, I'm ready to move with you. I'm with you. We going somewhere and I'm ready for it. Okay? Because hands on heart, my time is now. I am ready for the next step. You can remind yourself of this a million times a day. I am ready for the next step. Just put your hands on your heart, feel that heartbeat. Yay, you're alive, and you're ready for the next step. Okay? And this moon's energy wants you to, like, get right. Okay? All right, I'm going to look at the comments, and then I'm going to pull some cards for this moon, and then I'm going to pull cards for y'all. Okay. Shall I always feel the mind's always going? Yeah. So, you know, sometimes your mind racing is something that holds you back, because you just race around and don't really come to a conclusion. And you use the mind racing makes you think like you're doing something and you're not. So this energy is taking that racing. It's like, get to the answer quick, and now I can take action from it. So it's helping you move forward. It's not just spin, because a lot of us spin, especially women. I feel like we're just like, right decision has to be the right decision. Okay. You are shifting, Kenyatta. Observer energy. Yes, that's exactly what it is. There's like us and then observer us. And the more we can kind of separate from doing us to observer us, because the observer us is the higher us, the knows right from wrong us. And then the doing us is like the I don't feel like it kind of us. So go to observer space. But we have to do all that healing work, all the inner child work, all the growth work, so that observer us is truly observer us and not like old stories and conditioning and patterning us. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You're welcome. I'm so glad you're feeling better, Alicia. Yes, it's a lot to process, Taylor. Watch it again. And if I was talking really fast, sorry guys. I don't even know sometimes when I'm talking fast. Okay, good. So I am going to pull for the collective. That way, if anybody needs to hop off, you can hop off. And then I'm going to pull a card for one of our community members who is not on because she's in the pool with my kids. Okay, for the collective, where are we pulling from? The energy deck. Okay, put that one down. So we're doing a surprise party for Jax later. So as soon as I hear them come in, I'm gonna have to go. And it might be abrupt, but I'm warning y'all, okay? You're originally, I am a New Yorker born and raised, Taylor. Yeah, I guess we do kind of talk fast. I get very frustrated at people talking normal speeds or slow. Down south, I'm like, why are you talking so slow? Are you thinking slow? Come on, speed it up. And I watch my YouTube videos. I just watch everything on like 1.5. Okay. For the, ooh, that jumped out. Let's see if anything else jumps out. This is for the collective, for this new moon's energy. So I'm hearing, do not delay. Hold on, let's see. Do we need cards or are you just going to tell me everything? Do not delay. And what we're not going to do is take in this message and then continue on as we were going. We're going to take in this message, we're going to take it to heart, and we're going to reevaluate our goals. We're going to set our intentions. We're taking this to heart. We are using this energy to boost us, to push us forward. Do not delay. Do not delay. Okay, only one card jumped out, so I'm going to pull the other. Let's see. I like when they jump out, so I try to keep shuffling just in case. Okay. Child. Y'all coming into some money. The card that came out was woman holding a card. The card that I just pulled was man holding a coin. Did I say card? Coin. So, listen, when you guys get rich, can you just drop a little something in the PayPal for me? What the what? I don't know if I've ever pulled these both together before. Well, this one jumped out. Woman holding a coin. And man holding a coin. Usually when I pull this for an individual, it is you getting out of your own way with a big idea that is a money-making idea and you're actually moving forward on it. You partnering with a woman, you partnering with a man who will bring you money, a new job, some type of newness around money. And like if it's partnering with someone, it's usually someone new who pops into your life or a connection, a new connection. So treat this as an individual card. Something is coming forward. The other thing that it sometimes means is you're leaning into that energy. So that kind of feels like what it's like for the collective. It feels like you're leaning into either the feminine, divine feminine, or divine masculine energy. So divine feminine means like you're allowing, you're letting yourself receive. You're saying, hey, I want this big money amount, and then you're getting out of the way and allowing it to come. The divine feminine is all about kind of like the allowing, the receiving, and the knowing that you're worth receiving. So that's where we're going with this energy. The masculine is like, do the fucking shit. Take the action, write that email, send that invoice, put up that sales thing, whatever. Ask for that raise, do the thing. So you know where you're at. You know where you're resonating. You know if you're in a place where I need to just chill and receive and allow that shit in. And you know if it's like, okay, I've been kind of stunting in front and it's time for me to take some action. You know where it is. But either way, look at how big that fucking coin is. It's taking you to the money. Remember, she jumped out. Since she jumped out, I'm assuming most people here need to kind of get into the allowing space. So just take some deep breaths and picture money just flowing to you in any which way. And for those of you who are on that receiving side and you need to take action to get that money, go for it. Go for it. Connect 4. Okay. Yay. I hate pulling this card, but I'm so glad it came reversed. So I don't know what you're getting over, but you're getting over it and we're moving forward. So a broken heart is usually a closed door, something you were just really hoping for and you just knew it was going to work out and then it got yanked from you in the last minute. Things like that. I know I'm having tons of that in my experience right now. So I don't know if you guys are, channeling. All that gas is coming up. I'm going to be saying excuse me a million times. So I don't know if this is coming up for you guys too. But it feels like that's over. It feels very recently over. Like maybe yesterday, like maybe this morning. But this new moon energy is kind of, you're moving past it. And you're moving past it at a good clip because of how speedy this energy feels. So I'm sorry that you did have your heart broken, but I'm really grateful that you are over it now and you can like compartmentalize that as a thing that happened over here that has it's making no meaning on who you are. It's making no meaning on what's to come for you. It's just a standalone action over here. Okay? And now it's behind you. It is reversed. We don't have to even worry about that. Right? Right. If that still feels unfinished, journal it out and remind yourself that it's old news. Fake news. You're fired. And then here's the last journey. And this is legit everyone right now. In our collective and at large. We are journeying. It's a whole new world. And we're on this fucking bridge and we're walking through. We are journeying. You're going to new places because you're stopping the spinning and you're taking the action. You're taking actions that you have not taken before. So, hey, stop, celebrate yourself, pat yourself on the back. Yay, kudos to you. Because every step you take, I want you to congratulate yourself. I want you to celebrate each step that you're taking on this journey. For some of you, it feels like a deepening in your spiritual connection. For some of you, it feels like massive action in your career. I mean, it's all spiritual. Let's be real. It's all spiritual because we are spiritual beings, but it feels like very specific to career. It feels very specific to like spirituality, connection with God, connection with source, connection with your intuition. Shit. Y'all are, this up level is going to happen. You can't even, it's like you can't hold yourself back. And you might try, because you know what? It feels comfortable to stay in our own normal little places. But no, you're moving forward, right? Right. So this card, the Journey card, is for you. Look at how carefree she is, just walking. Look at that. She's just throwing, what is that? That's some old shit she's throwing aside. She's like, boop, old me, hated it, throwing it over the side of that bridge. And she is moving forward. And so are you. And so am I. So are all we. And it's exciting. So that is the collective read. Okay, thank you for hanging out. For everyone who got their reading and then stayed after, you're the real MVP. Thank you for adding your energy to this collective. I love you guys, and have a great afternoon. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.